SY, what you are getting yourself into is Azure AD Connect, and it's like this nifty bridge that ties your on-premises Active Directory with Azure Active Directory. Imagine it as a way to have your cake and eat it too when it comes to identity verification, whether your app runs on the cloud or just on your local network. With Azure AD Connect, it's like, hey, let's give you a unified sign-in experience. It's pretty smart, too. It keeps users seamlessly logged in across every platform where you've got Office 365 services whizzing. And guess what? You can do all sorts of cool security fun, like two-factor authentication and conditional access. It's a security dream, but also a bit of a technical quest to get there. We'll dip into how Azure AD Connect's put together. Picture this: your local Active Directory, acting as the boss, communicates with Azure Active Directory, and they work in sync like a well-oiled machine or, I guess, a harmonious choir. By doing so, all the user identities are mirrored between your on-premises and cloud directories. This way of joining the folds together like two sides of the same coin, making sure your users and your apps have one consistent set of identity credentials. Now, for the cherry on top, it helps you sync users, groups, and attributes, and it can even do group joins. Like a social butterfly, Azure AD Connect connects the elites to the cloud. And you know what? We are going to explore setting this up like you are just about to roll out the red carpet. There are 4 ways you can connect all over the wire with EAPTLS, the budget way with the classic MAPI SMTP connector, or you can even just run the ADDS extension agent over your network. It doesn't suck up too much data. Then there's this nifty feature called Sync Health. It's not actually about your physical health, but monitoring the health of your on-premises AD, ensuring peace of mind. I must admit, it's like having a dedicated nurse on your IT healthcare system. There's also this multi-master replication we're not neglecting. You had your replication going in the past, but now you can do it over the network, which is slick, because Azure AD Connect now handles it using group policy, making sure it's done with a touch of magic. We'll touch on the advanced features too. This setup of MSI is as if I told you about the secret sauce, where you can bring in MFA without breaking a sweat. Plus, there's always a way to kick back and relax with simple features when you're just not feeling technical. I hear that. You gotta just set it and forget it, and boom, users on cloud apps have logins flowing. On the flip side, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of setting it up. Azure portals are trusty sidekick here, but you can also use PowerShell. I'll share how to make sure it's talking nicely with your local AD, how to connect both on and off-prem, because when you want to mix and match, you gotta make sure everyone speaks the same language. Now, let's not forget the elephant in the room: troubleshooting. When things go wonky, Azure AD Connect can sometimes get a headache, but with a few steps and some command line elbow greetings, you'll be back on track in no time. And let's talk about best practices, because I tell you, getting this right can save you a ton of grief down the road. Alright, I hope that paint pretty pictures of Azure AD Connect for you. Next, remember to visit neeraj.io and give this Tech Lab subscribed content a whirl. There's nothing quite like learning from someone who knows their stuff, right?